What's going on? Welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Welcome to some Forza Horizon 4. And welcome to another Wheelspin Drift Build video. So, in today's video, I'm going to do a Wheelspin Drift Build. I'm going to spin the Wheelspins. Whatever car I get, I have to use as a drift build. And then obviously the budget will also be in the same Wheelspin, because I'm going to be using the Super Wheelspins, because there's a lot more interesting cars here. Let's just hope I get something really interesting here. I want something that's just dumb, okay? Because it makes it more fun. However, I've done a lot of builds, a lot of different types of builds on the channel before, so there is a chance that I will be getting something that I've already done before. But anyway, we'll see. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, you enjoy the content, please subscribe. We're very close to reaching 300,000 subscribers, so if you want to help out with that, I guess that's good for you. Plus, there's only a small percentage of people that are usually subscribed to the channel. So, yeah, check if you're subscribed. Anyway, let's start. Super Wheelspin. Let's spin it. Let's see what I get. Come on. Give me something good. Or if it's not something good, give me like a decent, small amount of money. 35 grand with a BMW Z4. You know what? That's not too bad. That's not bad at all. I'm actually down to try that, because I feel like this thing is going to be actually really fun to drive. So, BMW Z4, where are you? Here you are. BMW Z4. Definitely haven't done a build on this in the past. That's why I keep most of the cars that I have. Like, even the ones that I've, done builds on as well. Because there is a chance that I will end up having to, or I'll end up getting another one of these cars. And I'll realize, or I'll like click in my head that, I've done a build on this in the past. Anyway, I have two of these, completely stock. I'm just going to use this one. It doesn't really make too much of a difference. Yep. And I'm going to take it downhill. Completely stock to see what it's like. And then obviously with 35 grand worth of upgrades. I've always liked these. I know that there's some people that actually don't like the shape of these, but I've always really liked these. The Z3M and the Z4Ms, they're always really cool. In my opinion. I always really like them. Especially the Z3M, because that's like a little bit old school. It's a little bit older than this. But I'm pretty sure this has the same engine as the E46 M3. Am I right in saying that? How much power does this thing make? What are stats on this thing? Actually, I didn't even need to go there. Change car, go to this. 330 horsepower, 356 newton meters of torque, weighs 1,495 kilos. That's actually quite heavy for a little car like this. It's so raspy. It definitely sounds like the E46 M3. I knew it'd be like, good to drive. But then again, it's Forza, so 300 horsepower is it's kind of underpowered, or it feels underpowered, Whereas in real life, I feel like with this amount of power, you'd be able to like do kind of well going sideways. This just feels like it's sluggish. But then again, I'm in a video game, so it's completely different. The sense of speed is so different in the game compared to real life, so. And even the sense of power. So I'm throwing this sideways. And it's actually not bad. Again, like with just a little bit more power, this thing would actually be very good. The suspensor's actually not bad at all either. Like it's just underpowered. That's pretty much it. It's either too heavy or it's just underpowered. I can hold angle with it. It's just, it wants to straighten up again, because I don't have enough power to push this thing along. To push the back end out more. There you go. See these tighter corners? These tighter corners, these slower corners, are a little bit more manageable, because, second gear is good for these. Whereas the longer ones, like, even if I put it in, like, third gear, like, I just wouldn't have enough torque to push myself along. Or for the back end to come all the way around. So 190,000 points with this thing. Again, it's not a bad car. It just feels slow. So, let's modify it. Let's do things to it. 35,000 credits worth of upgrades to do to this thing, so Right. Let's see. Is there any Easter egg things here? It's always, like, funny to try and, like, look at these. I think the only one that I've seen so far was the A86. The A86 had, like, Easter egg, initial D type, captions for all of these, like, things in the car mastery. And that was actually kind of cool to see. They should have done that more often. They should have done that more often. I definitely don't want to engine swap this thing. I can put the 4-liter V8, obviously that's in the E92, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave that the way it is. Turbo ingot will give me a lot more power, an extra 150 horsepower. If I supercharge it, it'll give me less. Supercharging will be a little bit more linear with the power delivery and all that sort of stuff, but yeah, more power. More power, baby, you know what I mean? As for the tires, I'm already on sports tires. Oh, that's probably why. This thing is on sports tires and it only makes around 300 horsepower, so it's gonna be good for handling. But I don't think it'll be good for drifting. So that's why I think right now, with this amount of power, it should definitely be a lot more different to drive. Tire width and stuff like that. You know, I'll come back to the tires later. I want to do this. The transmission or the gears were very, very sluggish to change gears. So I'm going to do that really quick. Drift suspension, of course. Anti-roll bars and stuff like that. I can play without the anti-roll bars being upgraded. I can drift it. I mean, drift suspension is just more for the adjustment for the camber and toe, pretty much. And then obviously that extra steering angle. But, I mean, other than that, I don't really think I need anything else from there. I'm just trying to see here. 480 horsepower as well. I think about 600 would make this thing, like, easy. Easy to slide, you know, not... Yeah, 646. I don't even know if I want to do anything more with the power for this car. I just feel like it's going to be way too much for the rear wheels. And it's on sports tires as well, so I mean, should be quite decent. What if I do... I mean, I've already done that. What if I do... I don't know, brakes, I guess? Make it slightly lighter. Nah, not enough. Not enough. Okay, so 35,000. With 35,000, what I'm going to do here is track width I can bring out all the way as well. I can make it actually look a little better as well. I can even change the wheels for this thing. I don't want to completely ruin it. I don't want to put everything to power and I just absolutely ruin this thing, you know? So that's why I'm not doing all of that. What about Haman wheels? Haman wheels pretty much made for this car. Anything that actually looks decent on it. Nope. Actually, these ones don't look too bad, to be completely honest with you. 1552s, I definitely don't want to put 1552s on it. I don't know if I like them in black, though. I don't know if I'm a big fan of these in black. Maybe some Jap wheels? Should I put some Japanese wheels on this thing? Oh, should I put TE37s? I'm gonna put TE37s on this thing, because it'd just be funny. Okay. I'm not gonna keep them this color, though. That's for our wheel size. We'll go with 19s all around as well. And, yeah, I think that's... What about visually? Can we change anything to this? Ugly. Ugly. Okay. Well, we can't change anything. That's decent for it. Might as well, I guess. Might as well do this. There you go. I'll be able to adjust them. 33,700. Anything else? Should I change on this thing? I've already done flywheel. What is it? Is it cams? Oh no, they're not. They're not that cheap. Yeah, I don't really care about more power, to be completely honest with you. I just want to like upgrade this thing slightly. 1,400. What's that? That's literally gonna bring me like 100 over. 750. We'll just do that. There you go. We'll leave it like that. Right. I'm gonna go ahead and repaint this thing. I don't want it to keep it white. I want to change it to something else, and especially the wheels. I don't want the wheels to be black. That's the main thing. Or grey. I think they're grey now. So let's change that. Change this. Get some nicer colors for this car, especially the blues. I like the blue. Blue looks good. As for everything else, I'm gonna leave the way it is, except for the wheels, which I'm just gonna paint chrome. These are just gonna be chrome. There we go. T37's a chrome on a Z4. All right, cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. Right, let's see what this thing drives like now. It should be miles better than before. Even with no tune. I'm not even gonna touch the diff. I'm gonna leave the diff the way it is as well. And just see how good this thing actually is. Because I know it's gonna be good. Just because every BMW has such a good like front to rear balance. Like it's just so good to drive. Oh, steering angle is broken on this thing as well, look. Like my steering is like barely being moved, but the amount of lock, right? This is full lock. And look at how much it's turning. Much more than what the wheels are actually turned. Okay, you can definitely tell this thing is turbocharged. Because I was in first gear and I floored it from standstill and it's just... I was like nothing, 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 and then just full boost. These gear ratios need to change as well. Oh, the sports tires actually feel pretty good with this amount of power. Not gonna lie. It is trying a little bit hard there. I feel like in fourth it was losing a little bit of power, but it's nice. It's easy to drive. It feels like it's just on ice. There's third with all of its boost. I let it drop in revs a bit too much. That was my fault. But I'm pushing this thing uphill right now on sports tires, and it has absolutely no issue whatsoever. I told you. BMWs are so well balanced. Especially like, you know, the proper sporty BMWs. They're so well balanced that they just don't need anything. You just sort of add more power to them and then that's it. The M4 is very good. Any of the M3s are very good. The M5 is so good. There's not a bad BMW in this game. When it comes to control, like they're all so easy to slide. That's why I knew that this was going to be easy as soon as I saw this thing pop up on the Wheelspin. I've always liked BMWs. Sure, I own one in real life as well, but that doesn't make me biased. I bought one because I like them. I like the way their comfort is actually, you know, their comfort line of cars are actually, you know, very comfortable. For people that always say, oh, they're so unreliable and stuff like that, you have just not owned the right BMW. It's either high mileage ones or one's in terrible condition that'll leave you stranded on the side of the road. Like, it's those type of people that say, BMWs, you know? Always complain about something. I've never had... My dad's owned a BMW. I own a BMW. I've never had any problems with any of these cars. I've had friends who've owned BMWs. They've never had problems with their cars. You know? So, I don't see the issue where, like, this comes in where, oh my god, they're so unreliable. Maybe some things on some vehicles are less reliable than your regular cars, but, like, with proper servicing and, like, maintenance... Like, pretty much any car has got to be reliable, you know? If you don't take care of it, or if the car was never taken care of in its life, I mean, it's just not going to be reliable. That's just common sense. Anyway, I'm going to change the tune on this thing a little bit, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Okay, slight change to the tune. Nothing too crazy here, just your basic tune, and then obviously locking the diff as well. I was gonna say, it should be much easier to push myself along now than it was before, and it really is. I didn't even touch the gears. I knew that the gears were gonna be, like, probably something I'd have to take a look at, but then I realized I was going uphill, so it'll be different when I take this thing downhill. Meaning that gravity will help me a lot more than it being against me. I don't know why I'm, like, lagging right now. I honestly do think that Windows Update has a big, like, a big impact on the way the game runs. Because it's the same with, like, when I play Warzone or something like that. Like, it's just... Every time there's, like, a Windows Update... Not every time, but a lot of the times when there's a Windows Update, something breaks or something doesn't work. It messes with your frames, or it makes the games like load slower, or something. It always breaks something. Which I guess is the only thing that you don't really have to worry about on console. Like, it's always going to be playing the same, unless your console's literally dying. You won't lag or anything like that. When you're playing it on PC, there's so much more other factors that you have to take into account to have the game running smoothly all the time. So I don't know why I let it drop in the revs so much. This thing has to stay up high in the revs, or I need to go into a lower gear. The gears compared to when this thing was stock is just night and day. Like, it changes gears so much faster to, like, this time. Like, before, when it was completely stock, it took like 20 minutes to change gear. I got 402,000 points. It's a good car. For the budget that I got for it, I knew it was gonna be good, but like, it's a very good car. I liked it. Nice and easy to slide. Yeah, I like it. Well, that's good. I guess, since I've been recording for quite a while now, I didn't realize how long I've actually spent taking care of this car and stuff like that. I just realized how long I've been recording for. It was like 18 minutes. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there. That's going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. BMW Z4M as a little wheelspin drift build. Very budget wheelspin drift build. Turned out to be quite a good car. I honestly expected this to be good regardless, but it's good. It's very, very good. I like it. Well, if you enjoyed today's video and you want to see more stuff like this on the channel, and of course, as usual, don't forget to subscribe, like the video as well, comment down below whatever else you guys want to see, and share it or do whatever. Follow me on other social medias, I guess. Links to those are down below. But yeah, thank you again very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.